Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 6 with me, FalseSymmetry. Today, we're at our base, and I've got some progress to show you guys that I am super duper pumped for, because we have started work on the interior. Now, yes, it's looking pretty boring right now. There obviously isn't a lot done, but in my last live stream, I spent maybe an hour or two just working on this. Now you can see it's looking all super like clean, tidy, and sort of like a blank canvas, which I love having. It's one of my favourite things, is sort of just plan things out in my head mostly, but also sort of get the bare bones out. Now obviously in the previous episode, I believe we made this pillow, we made all of this sort of cool ceiling. That's the one thing I completely forgot about doing in my live stream, because I sort of spent a lot of time looking down, but when you actually look up, I realised that I have actually completely forgotten to do that. Because my plan was to like redo all of this on the other four corners. But that's fine, we can do that in today's episode instead. But yes, today is the episode of getting this all figured out. Now, number one on my list is building some sort of way up and down, because as much as I want this base to be a mostly fly-only zone, I really want to just, firework into here, firework back out again. It's just the quickest way of travelling, and because this area is big and open, that's going to work really easily. Like, I can just, easily glide from floor to floor. So that's probably the most likely way I'm going to travel. The same with going back up again as well. But we do actually need a way up and down that isn't that, because otherwise it's going to be very confusing. So, number one on my list is making a way out of this thing, which I think, decided is going to be on this diagonal here. So let's quickly chop out this and see where it comes out. Okay, it comes out a little bit high, but that's okay. So yeah, right here I think we're going to have some sort of entrance, but I think for now we're going to leave that closed off. Wait, we won't keep it completely closed off. We'll leave a little gap there. I'll leave that block there as well, just so that I know visually from over here what corner it is, because it's hard to tell which way I'm facing, because all I can see is sky from here. So that is number one, and then I want some sort of like elevator up and down. Now I think just for now at least, we'll use a water elevator. So I want an up elevator and a down elevator. I think this is the wall to go on. Because if that's going to be the entrance, you're going to be facing this way. I was originally planning having an elevator there and an elevator here, so it'd be symmetrical, but of course that is the entrance to the ravine, so we don't want to get too involved with that. So that is plan number two. And then I think plan number three is sort of adding some railings, adding possibly, maybe we'll work on one of the aquariums. That's what these are, by the way. They're going to be aquariums. So this is going to be covered in glass all the way around here. And then we're going to fill it with water. I might even try, if I have time, to get a dolphin in there. I don't know how well that's going to work, but it could be pretty cool if we can do it. Especially as the dolphin might be able to give us an effect to, like, swim up here fast. I don't know if that's how it works. Probably not with flowing water. But anyway, today's episode is basically an excited one for the base. We're going to get, hopefully, a lot of progress done. I'm super excited. And I think, first things first, I'm going to just work on the pillars and the ceiling and get that done, and I'll come back to you guys hopefully within, I want to say 30 minutes, but I've got a feeling 3 more pillars and 3 more ceilings might take a little bit longer than that. So I may or may not have only just finished the roof up there, and I've been completely distracted by down here because, well, I don't have a design for the bottom floor, and I thought, you know what, since I had materials on me, I would try something out. And that thing being a sort of compass-like design. And I was thinking how compasses sometimes with the, what would you call this? Like say this points west. Sometimes they have it so they've got like a colour on one side and no colour on the other side. Sort of like a half-half sort of thing. I'm not really sure what to call it. I'm not really big on compasses. But basically, I'm thinking if there's a way to like make this sort of half and half. And I thought it could be kind of cool. It could work with water, right? Because you can make half down the centre of a block like this. You can't do it in any other way that I can think of. Making a completely just straight line down the middle. Unless you use something like, fences go down the middle of a block, or like iron bars or something. So yeah, I've been sort of thinking about that a little bit, and I wanted to bring you guys in a little bit now, oopsie, to see if we can get this sort of thing working. I don't think this is going to be the final way it's going to look. I just happen to have some more stairs left over and some quartz. Now, the only issue is on the diagonal. You can't really make a diagonal properly. I'm thinking if you just put stairs in that sort of position, it could work. So let's fill this area real quick. Then we need to obviously fill the stairs. Oh, which worked there perfectly. That stairs filled, that stairs filled. Okay, and wait a second, of course, the middle one as well. So, ooh, problem here though, that shouldn't be like that. Ooh, okay. I guess we could have like a circular thing in the middle. I don't really know. Anyway, let's get in the air real quick and have a look down and see if this gives any sort of compass vibes. I mean, that beacon is right in the way, isn't it? Trying to get like a clear view. You know what? That's not bad. So if you imagine that copied there, there, and there, could be kind of cool. And obviously I've just used grey blocks because that's all I had on me. But I just wanted to try it out because I had an idea. And I was like, you know what? We could make something good out of this. And it looks okay. It's a bit weird, but not brilliant. But it's better than nothing. So for this one, you'd have them there, I think. And then, obviously, you know, these blocks would be filled in here. And then, of course, you'd have more stairs down here. I just don't have enough quartz right now. And then, of course, you'd have the water sort of continued. So let's do it one more time. And just have a little look. Now, this is probably not going to be what I go with. But it's really, really interesting to now have stairs as a possible use. Like, they like, as a possible, like... I feel like stairs are more easy to like use as decoration now. Okay, and obviously we're going to get sort of the circular thing in the middle here. So let's quickly put that there, put water there, just to get that vibe of having sort of a row around there. Right, let's get in the air one more time. And I was planning on actually making the compass possibly out of like glowstone or something, which I still might do. But it's actually starting to look a little bit like the umbrella logo. I've just thought. The Umbrella Corporation logo, which I mean I don't completely hate, but this is fantasy, so I'm not sure how that fits into our theme. But yeah, I think you can definitely see where I'm going with it, right? I had to show you guys physically like what it looked like, so just trying to describe it is just not happening. But you can see what I mean. So I think I'll just leave that there for a bit. Live with that perhaps. In fact, let's have a look at what it looks like just sort of when you fly by. It's so difficult. Like, I love the view, by the way. I will be honest. The view of this base. Let's see if we can get like a straight... Oh! I forgot that you fall straight down when you look straight up. Oopsie. But yeah, when you start looking down, like, look at this. Does that not look cool? I can only give you like a second of that view there because you fly quickly. But it's definitely starting to look cool. Anyway. One of our other tasks was to work on aquariums. So... I think I'm going to pick a corner. Have I done any corner more so than any other? And I think they're all equal now. So I think we'll just work on this one, perhaps, where the sort of, that little design's sort of done as well. So I'm going to pick this one here, and we're going to start work on an aquarium. I think first things first is to grab some more of this polished andesite and make the same shape up there so that we've got like a border around the glass, because I'm going to need a lot of glass in this, and it's not going to look like it's being held up if we don't have sort of a solid base for it to go on. So I think if I copy paste that on top, and then yeah, the filling with water is going to be a pain in the butt, isn't it? But you know, I think that's okay. Speaking of water though, I have actually worked on another project and finished it up in a live stream, and that is, oh, do I have a boat to show you guys? I don't. Well, let me grab a boat real quick, because it's going to be easier to show you than tell you. Okay, I've gotten my boat. Now imagine that I have no wings. I can't fly. I'm instead gonna... Oh my goodness, dolphins, you crazy. I'm instead gonna get in a boat, and I want to travel up to the top of that base right there, okay? We can now do it. I finally figured out how to do my water elevator, or boat elevator. And you're not going to be able to see the design in here, but there is an aquarium. Oh no, I can... If I pause here for a second... You can sort of see that I've got an aquarium sort of thick. Why did I get chucked out of the boat? Oh, the boat drowned. Of course it did. You need to keep moving in them. But, okay. One moment. Take number 2. Let's have a little look. Let's go straight in. Straight to the bubbles. Up. And there we go. We end up here. And then you can go left or right, depending on which way you want to go. And, of course, this one here goes down. Oh. 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 Off the waterfall. And, I can technically make it to this floor, which is kind of cool. I wish there was some sort of way to utilise that, but I haven't really planned anything. But yeah, anyway, sorry, that was a distraction. I just had to show you guys that I'd, like, made an aquarium inside one of these towers. It's a bit weird, though, because you can see the water. So I'm not sure if I should copy that on this side with some sort of water design, but doesn't matter. For now, that works for me, and it's actually a working boat elevator, which is perfect, because for so long I wasn't sure how to make it work, and it seems to be pretty good if you know how to use it, at least. So, anyway, let's get on with the aquarium. Well, you catch me just as I'm finishing up the 4th and final aquarium, or at least the glass part of it, because, yeah, I just got a little bit, distracted, and by distracted I mean I just got into building more. I had a YouTube video open and I was like, you know what, this video is a bit long. Well, you know, just do a little bit extra instead of just focusing on the one aquarium today. We will, well, at least build the shell of the others. Now, I filled that with water as well, which was a massive pain in the butt. I absolutely hate filling things with water. I mean, yes, it's better than it used to be. Although, no, technically not, because you used to be able to fill things in the top, right? One layer deep, and then as soon as you let it go, it would like just fill up the rest. But I don't think it works that way anymore. I think you have to, well, you have to make things with kelp, right? You have to make it full blocks. So yeah, temporarily I have little doorways in these. I put glass next to them so that I can just replace that when I'm ready. But for now, just for ease of use, so I can get round, because I haven't made the elevator yet. I'm hoping I can get that done today, but maybe that'll be a live stream project, so who knows. And in fact, saying that, I need to live stream in like 2 hours, a little bit less than that. Oh, but there are still like little, oh, that's annoying. The problem is, okay, I'm getting little areas like this, but I can't really, it's not super easy for me to place water up there, because I can't place it against these blocks here. Like, that has to be there. What happens if I, like, do that? But the problem is, if I do that, it fills up that. Okay, well, that's sort of working. Okay, I'll have to fix it when I go up top. What's going on up here? What's that? Hello? Okay, now all I know with that is that I've got water up here now. So let me quickly fly up here. I bet it's all just like leaking everywhere as well, is it? No, it's actually staying still. Okay, fine. And I can't seem to do that, so let's pop one there. No. Put there. And if we just keep placing in the same place, it should fix it. Right. Well, I've put it in 2 places there, haven't I? Is this working? Why is this not working? Am I using full blocks? No. Why? What's happening here? This isn't right. Okay, pick that one up. Place it there. Pick that one up. Place it there. No. What is going on here? I'm seriously confused. I'm literally going to have to replace these blocks. Like so. And that's not going to work. What have I done? I hate this so much. Okay. Replacing all of them. Getting rid of all the water. With a bucket in a second. There we go. We good? That's a fail, isn't it? Oh! Please don't destroy that water. Okay, that should be okay. Blimey, man. Why is... I was just saying water that actually is not that bad. Look at this. Oh, okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to do this, right? Okay, there we go. We solved the issue of the flowing water. I'm gonna go cry in a moment. Okay, right, that's fixed. Blind. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Place a block there. See if it's still flowing. It looks like it is. No, it's okay. Cool. Right, we fixed it. We fixed it for now. That's only one aquarium as well, and we're still having issues with it. Right, so right now I need to go and grab some, yeah, that looks alright, doesn't it? Yeah, I need to go grab some coral. So I think we're going to try and get some coral blocks, but the problem is that's going to get quite expensive if I have to buy quite a lot for the 4 aquariums. So I'm going to, for this aquarium, try and buy some if I have, you know, if it's not too overpriced. But otherwise, with these ones and other aquarium projects that we're doing, I'm going to need more. I'm going to need like a lot more. So I'm going to have to see if there are coordinates somewhere for a coral that isn't Doc M's coral, because I know that Doc M is like living on a mushroom biome that is surrounded by a coral. So I don't really want to obviously take from there because he's using that area. And yeah, basically I need to just find somewhere to like grab some, because I think if I go in here, we might end up. Oh, wait. Oh, you know what? That's not too bad. Okay, you know what? That's too bad. That's not too bad. We'll buy 1 diamond of each, so that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diamonds. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. We'll see how many we use, and that might be able to. Yeah, why did I only grab 1 diamond? That was weird. Yeah, I might be able to actually use. I might actually be able to use these for 2 of the aquariums, or maybe even 3. Maybe even 4 if I don't use too much of the coral blocks. But for now, we'll take them up with us, and we'll use them and see. Whoa! Okay, that was pretty sweet. I just took off. Yeah, we'll see how that looks. Also, speaking of looks, this thing is looking incredible, Ren. He's making a good job of this. I'm really excited to see how that goes. I'm so excited about the row network. It just seems to be taking a long while, which I'm not surprised with the size of that. But anyway, right, let's get back to the base. Grab some fireworks before we go back down there, and finally get to work on the actual inside of the aquarium, which I'm super excited about. Right, I've been fishing, and the problem with this is that, have I got a chest on me? No, let's go quickly grab a chest, because I'm thinking, with all the 4 aquariums, seeing as though I want them to all be very, very similar, they're going to have a very similar sort of coral amount inside them. We're not going to obviously copy paste and make them all exactly the same, because that would be weird. Because coral is obviously a natural substance, and therefore, you know, it's going to have to look organic. It's not going to be good if we just copy paste the same coral design in every single one, because then it'll look quite like fake and stuff. Let me chop down this tree real quick. But what I've done is I've collected the fish that were over at the tropical area. And I've basically got 3 different kinds of fish. There were big schools of fish there, which is really lucky. And basically what my plan is to put the similar amount, maybe 1 or 2 extra of different kinds, but basically to put the same kind of fish in the aquariums, because I just think it's going to look possibly better. I mean, you're not really going to be able to tell. The fish are probably going to be up there hiding or something, but I was saying that, I'm going to have to get rid of... I'm going to have to get rid of these. Are the fish going to come out of here? I obviously don't want them to die. Maybe. They might do. So I might want to be a little bit careful here. Perhaps. There we go. What I'll do instead, perhaps, instead of doing that, we'll just grab some of this. And make some sort of... place to walk around, so we can still get around. Let's put a torch there as well. There we go. That works better. And we'll obviously keep this one here for now. We'll get those in our hotbar ready. But what I've got is... Oh, what happened there? Did I accidentally break something? Oopsie. So what I've got is I've got ornate butterfly fish. I've got clownfish, and I've got a different kind in here as well. Dotty back, and the dotty backs I believe are orange coloured or something like that. So I'm going to do a bit of counting, figure out how much I've got of each, and split it between 4, and then with these chests I'll just put a chest by each thing, which I probably shouldn't put there because we're going to fill this one up already, but the other 3 will have chests with the fish that are going to go inside, and maybe we'll just put like a chest full of fish in each one. Is that weird? I don't know if that's too many fish though. I don't know how many like cause lag or whatever, so we're gonna have to be careful here. But yeah, we'll count them out and figure out how many we have. And of course, I've left them over there, so we need to go back and get them. Guys, we have fish, and they're just swimming around, which is really lovely. Where'd the other ones go? Oh, they're at the top. Okay, of course. So I've got some ornate butterfly fish, which are the purple and yellow ones. We've got this guy, which is, I think is a dotty back, but the orange variety. And of course, we've got a couple of clownfish in here as well. So we've got a very, very similar amount of each in here. I don't know if this is quite enough, but it's enough for now. And what I'll do is probably just shut that, because I don't think they can get through it closed. Open, I wouldn't risk it, but of course, like I say, these are only temporary, just so we can get in there and do the maintenance of it for now. But you can sort of see them. I've made sure I put like what do you call it, lights up there. Of course, you can really I love it. What are they called again? Sea pickles. Dude, the sea pickles are so great, because what I can do is put the lights in there without having, you know, like a block of glowstone or a torch or so. You know, don't have to figure out where to put things. So I've just plopped some sea pickles up there. You can see them up there lighting up the top, because that was the issue. The top was very, very dark, the bottom was very, very light. And I think I might put, you know, some in the middle as well, just to brighten it up. So we'll grab a couple more sea pickles out of our shulker box here. And yeah, I think the key with aquariums, sadly, is just lighting it up super duper evenly, because that's just how it's going to look best, I think. So if I put 4 there, maybe we'll put 2 here. Yeah, that's going to work. And that'll just sort of light it up a little bit better, I think. Let's close those. We'll end up over that side, maybe. And yeah, you see what I mean? It just lights the whole thing up. Now, I'm not keen on the glass, but we don't really have any other options. It's Minecraft, guys. We literally don't have any other options. But I think I might fiddle around with moving some of the coral to the side as well. It looks a little bit like it's all focused in the centre. But I think that's just how it looks from here. But we'll let everything grow in there, because the kelp haven't built up to the right height or anything like that. But it looks really good. Like, you can stand up close to it, you can see the fish inside. And that's how aquariums are meant to be, right? You're meant to just be able to walk up to them and go, oh look, there's some fish in there. Not that you can see them super well, they're up top somewhere, but they are floating up and down, which is really nice. And because none of this is in ocean biome, we're all just in flower forest, we shouldn't have issues like we did in our shop where they were sitting in the corner because the corner was a river biome. So hopefully the fish should just be happy enough to just swim anywhere without anything being an issue. And, you know, I think I can confirm that as well. They're just actually swimming around. So that is key for if you're making aquariums yourself. Try and make sure the biome is all one biome, nothing to do with the river or ocean, because I think that they are drawn towards those biomes, of course, because they, you know, are naturally where water is. Sadly, we won't get any natural spawns of dolphins, but I do want to bring dolphins into here. I don't think I'm going to do it today, because I don't know if I can even get a dolphin. I also need to work out how you do air bubbles. I know that dolphins need like an air block. I think I possibly could do it with, if I just get another birch fence, I think dolphins might be okay with a fence gate. So if I like hide a fence gate somewhere up here, we'll just like plop it there or something. Let's make it sort of this way around so that it'll, but let's put it this way around so that you can't see it from this angle very well. I think that'll be probably more than enough. I know that Tango and Impulse have had difficulties with dolphins in aquariums in their mall, because the dolphin hasn't been able to, I think, find the air hole in time and therefore suffocate. Because apparently dolphins need air, which IRL I know, but I didn't even think about that in Minecraft. So I'm glad at least that's in my head, because otherwise I'd have got 4 dolphins in here and then been like, oh, they've all died. So hopefully you guys can help me out with that as well. And just, oh, look, I can see the fish. They're actually hanging out. It's so great. I actually have a big smile on my face because I thought the fish would all just sit up top. But they're actually not. They're actually chilling out down here. Perfect! Oh, stay in there. Don't come out. Oh, I'm so happy. I don't know why. I was really, I think, worried about how the aquariums would look, but I think that ultimately they look pretty good. Anyway, right, one last thing on our list was to do an elevator, so I'm going to get on with that in my live stream in just a second, and I'll bring you guys back in after the live stream, and I'll update you on what I've been doing, because I'm sure we're going to do more than an elevator as well. Probably do the railings, because I've completely forgot about those. And it's currently a bit dangerous right now, because you might end up falling down there, which is not very fun, I can tell you that. Well, guys, moment of truth. We have everything in here done, except for the aquariums. I couldn't get those done in time in the live stream because I spent a long while collecting quartz, because we're going to need a lot of it. And I was like, dude, I want to get on with the episodes. I want to get on with this base. And if I don't get any quartz, then I'm going to have issues. But I did get done the elevator, which is right here. which I really, really like. It is an up and down elevator, so we're sort of in the middle here. We're on the 3rd floor up. So if we can go in, we can go in on this one. And if we come down, we can come down on this one. So it's really, really cool. Ren actually came over and tested it out for us, technically, in the live stream as well. And he got the hang of it. So if Ren can get the hang of it, you know, it works perfectly, right? No shots fired at all. But what I've done is also made, like, little rooms out the back as well. Because I'm thinking if we ever want to make rooms and we don't necessarily want them... Like, we want them to be able to get to the elevator as well, right? So, is it sort of, is it like a double-sided elevator, which do exist, IRL, which is quite nice. And what's really, really great is that because the down is slower than the up, it's easier to stop off at floors. So if you just hold forward, you end up getting off at the floor. So let's go down to the next floor. Let's get out on this side. If I press forward, I can get down. You can do it here as well occasionally if it works. No, it didn't work that time. It can do. You just got to be very, very, very lucky, I think. But down, it's way, way easier. So let's go all the way down to the bottom. It's nice to have put glass in the center because I thought it would be funny. Say you're in the base with someone else here as well. You know, it's nice. So a lot of people did say, why don't you just, you know, have a down, you know, elevator just with a water drop at the bottom, but because we've got the floor system, it's so much better. So it also makes it symmetrical, and honestly, I'm going to be mostly flying probably around this base. Oh, look at it at night. Oh, it just looks so good. I'm really, really happy with how the aquariums look. I'm going to fill those up. They definitely look a lot better with water. Without water, the glass is very intense. It's a little bit less intense, the texture of the glass, because, I don't know. I think I might get connected textures if I can. I don't know if the current texture pack we're using allows that, because I've got Optifine and it hasn't gone connected. So I guess I can quickly look in settings, but I don't think it'll work. So I had connected textures on, and yeah, it's not changed anything. So it just looks like this. But anyway, let's get one last little look from the top. We can also see actually where... ooh, one moment. Let me... Oh, I went way too high there. Oh, it just looks great looking down. I'm actually quite liking the floor design as well that we came up with. I'm thinking we could definitely get somewhere with that possibly, but we'll I'll do some trial and error. But yeah, the elevator is also up here as well. I might even, just for decorative purposes, have some water coming up to the top there, although I think if I dig through here, yeah, we've got grass, yeah, and the sky. So yeah, we can't really do that unless we're going to block it off on the outside. So who knows? But yeah, in the future, we're definitely going to be adding an entrance here. So you're going to actually be able to like walk in here. I'm super duper excited about that because people are going to walk in from the other districts maybe, and they'll be able to look at the base and come in here from that point of view. And I don't know, I think it's just going to look really good. I'm really excited about this base right now. So guys, if you have any suggestions for things we could do with the rooms, other things like the aquarium, I don't know, just any ideas whatsoever. If you guys are inspired, let me know down below your thoughts, because I haven't quite thought about what the floors are going to be yet. But I don't know, I'm definitely going to want to work in here as well, because this is the ravine, so this is gonna definitely connect quite well at some point to this too. So I'm excited about that too. I don't know, I'm just excited, okay? That's it. Excited about the whole thing. It's going to be super exciting. But anyway, guys, that is it for this episode. Before I carry on rambling, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like in the video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys all in the next episode. See ya!
When Stanley approached the end of the video, he clicked the subscribe button.